discussion of topics natural calamities are a consequence of human activities. So I strongly agree with the fact that of course man had made it worse, and we all know climate change is real. So when we take into accounts of so many activities like there are soil erosion, because we all been listening from our small class itself that if we plant more trees, it makes our soil firm, which will not eventually lead to soil becoming so loose. So it is one of a factor which we had made because for our use, like for papers and all, we used to cut trees. So it eventually declines all the trees on this planet. So next is like waste disposal. We does it wherever we find a space. We just disposes waste, which helps. No, not sorry, not helps. Which makes clogging. Eventually, this water get collected like that, and leads into flood. So these are my 2 points for this thing.
So while Hima talking about soil erosion, I can say like the uncontrolled mining, we can see many redstone quarries and blackstone quarries around the area, and that is very what you know like a sensitive area. So such so when the law enforcement is not strong, people can deplete the resources like they can continue to deplete the resources like blackstone upon the which many layers of soil are there. So after so much amount of depletion, it can lead to soil erosion. So I think we need a strong law enforcement for that, because a lacking of that can cause such activities.
Actually, natural calamities are, we can't say that natural calamities are the result of human activities, because the earth is formed by some of the energy by natural calamities like earthquake and flood. All the energy are the result of human forming of earth. So we can't say that it's a result of natural calamities. But like in 2017 we witnessed a flood. It's basically we say that it's a man-made disaster because dams dams get open, and which make the worse effect on this flood. So and soil erosion is as like Hima said, it's a result of human activities, and earthquake also sometimes to build a large house, and we and all these have happened due to human activities. But we can't say that it's because of human activities, but it gets worse by human activities.
Yeah, I also want to add a point to what Praga said. Like humans, Earth is also aging. So, like we are developing, we are taking all the natural items from our Earth, and like that, our Earth is getting old. Then, like that, when we get old, we die. Like that also, the Earth is slowly dying. So the natural calamities is a symptom of this.
According to me, as Praga mentioned, dams, I don't think dams are the main reason for the flood. The main reason, dam is okay, but the way you're closing up the way where your water should go. You're building houses, taking on the land where there is no water. So the water from the dam, there is no way for it to go. So that is mainly a reason for the flood in 2017 that happened in Kerala. And earthquakes, as she mentioned, big building, you need big piling to the underground. So you need to put a slab in underground. So it causes earthquakes. And one more example is ozone depletion. It's basically natural calamity, people are saying, but it's actually human calamity, because in COVID time, the ozone which were depleted, it came back, actually returned back to its normal state. So 2 years people were not releasing any pollution to the air, so it came back. Similarly, one more case is there. In Uttarakhand, I don't remember the state, landslides are happening. Yeah, landslide, because it's not because of natural, because people are building houses and big infrastructure on top of a land which is not stable. So basically, most of the natural calamities caused in India and the world are man-made, according to me.
I am also agreeing with that statement, because of we are looting the natural resources what we get, and we are also we see the past 1 decade we face two floods, and so many people are lost their houses, lands also. Why? Because of we are looting the resources. We are mining sand from rivers, and all other resources are we are looting. So this is because all points are said by Hima, Pranav, and Prayaga, and uh, Bharat.
So I have to disagree with one statement. We need resource from the earth, but we are looting at a steady rate. So it should be a sustained development. You should take a little by little. Don't take everything together. So it shouldn't be time. Give time to replenish it. So we can't say it's a reason because we are looting. Without that resources, we can't live. Even animals can't live without having any resource from the earth. So we should take it step by step. Don't take everything together. If you get a quarry, as soon as possible, you should take every stone. Gold mine should like take each and every gold out of that as soon as maybe 2 or 3 years. So it should be take it in 30, 40 years. So it should not cause that much harm on earth.
I think the discussion slowly shifting towards natural resources and not natural calamities. So first, I think we should have a common consensus about what are natural calamities. Like a tsunami is a natural calamity. We can all agree. Landslides, which others? Soil erosion, earthquake, floods,
Landslide.
landslide, yes, landslide. And so I think all of these natural calamities are these four ones that we just mentioned. So they are a consequence of man-made, of whatever man does. As in tsunamis.
Tsunami, how can it
Let
be a natural? Man-made.
me explain. Tsunamis, okay. We do nuclear research underwater. It causes shifts in tectonic plates. So that causes tsunamis. There is a intervention of man in that. And floods, as I said, there are dams causing issues. Then landslides, of course, if you're going to take sand and soil from under a mountain, of course, the whole thing is going to come down. Then the other one is earthquake. Earthquake is similar. Tectonic plate shifts. If we somehow trigger that, that is going to affect it.
But there were countries which are very prone to earthquake, like some
Japan.
region in America.
Nepal, Japan.
So how can we say that it's because of an earthquake?
Not everything. There, some do have human intervention. We are checking as a general thing, not as in.
There are
There are
50% maybe because of humans, 50% natural. So we can't separate it. That's the issue.
Okay, so I just wanted to add more points to what Bharat said. He told about the landslides and flood, and also we all know we had a very bad flood few years back. At that time, it was raining uncontrollably, and the dam was full with water, and the authorities were forced to open the dam, which sudden opening of the dam, which eventually caused the great flood. And we can see, just look at our place like Kerala, every place you can see there were a lot of paddy fields earlier, but now it's like eventually decreasing because for our means if we are buying a land, we have to make that land means it should have a capacity to hold that house. So if it's like a paddy field or what, we dump all the muds and all the things needed for a house. So we are just completely damaging that water inlet, which is eventually making that water inlet to find a new way when it is raining or not. So they are shifting their paths, which can lead to these water rushing to others' houses, and also that caused and also that raining, which was continuously raining, and also so many dams were filled with water. So that's why they opened it, and the water from the dam and the raining water also, which made it more worse. So yeah, that happened because of maybe the rivers didn't have a usual path because we dumped mud for our own uses. So they were taking some other path, which was eventually leading to flood.
So drought is a natural calamity, right?
Yes.
Droughts. So as you know, the trees or the forest are related to rain. So when the forest is there, the rainfall is there. When the people cut, like deforestation is done, so the number of trees gradually decreases. So when such things happen, it leads to drought. So it's all about human activities, right?
It depends on how much of human activity can cause this calamity. As in, take the example of an asteroid. An asteroid hitting the Earth and causing a calamity. That's a natural calamity. Humans have no intervention with that. But as in the case of floods and droughts, it depends on what kind of natural calamity, like as in how much of an effect that human intervention has. It differs greatly. difference from natural calamity. Okay, there are both two extremes of the thing. Understand? Some we have zero control over it. Some we have very much control over it. It's a-
Francis, we can put like completely blame on the humans, and also because the climate changes and other natural causes, these calamities are happening. We can't
Climate
completely
changes
blame.
are because of human activities only.
Mostly, most of human
Yeah.
activities.
Mostly,
You
but
can't
yeah,
we say you
yeah.
can't completely blame
Completely
humans.
blame.
But if it's man-made, we have a chance to correct it. We have a chance to avoid it. Still, there is uncontrollable mining happening, which is like they use big, very explosives, which is helping. Sorry, not helping. Which is making it more worse, and we can see our soil getting loosening and all that, which is making to landslides. Which we had so many very bad landslides for the past 3-4 years, which had lost so many lives. So there are things which is made by men. We are having a chance of controlling it, we are having a chance of stopping it, but still for our own purpose and our own use, we are just using it, like we are just manipulating whatever we are having.
Maybe we enforce law better, then we have a chance to control all these activities.
Yeah, and so I should add illegal construction also cause natural disaster. As 2 flats were destroyed, demolished because of illegal construction, because it was taken from river. The land was taken from river. So in future it may cause flood. So they already destroyed it. So that kind of inspection, like you should check wherever lands are like occupied by human beings, which belongs to the river. So we should take it into consideration and remove that buildings from there and give a pathway for the rivers and other water bodies to flow.
Adding one more point, the more use of electronic devices like e-waste, burning of e-waste, that's also causes of natural calamities. And also we can say like
Deforestation also.
deforestation already said that.
Also the forest
Amazon
fire in
forest
Australia.
burned.
Yes.
Yeah, forest fire, simply
Forest
living.
fire.
Yeah,
Forest
forest
fire is
fire.
happening like negligence. There are cases of negligence also, which has led to
People are leaving
burning of
campfires.
so many forest areas, and even animals. Like we have seen in Australia,
Yeah.
there was a forest fire which has caused so many animals' lives, and animals were burned and severely injured. So it also can be avoided.
We could have even reduced the scale of this. Like, when there's a forest, you can cut a path to the forest where
No
there's a
fire
separation,
zone, no
so the
fire
fires
zone.
don't
is there.
spread.
Yes.
We could have reduced the scope and scale. That is good.
And so it's also affected by the animals also.
Last 2 minutes.
Animals also, they are also affected by our this type of things.
So while coming to conclusion, what I understand what was natural calamities were happened in previous times, which was not the effect of human activities, it's the part of evolution of our earth. But while coming to this century, a lot of natural calamities were the result of human activities, which make human lives very, in a threat, and we should some laws and some laws can help to reduce all these human activities like mining, deforestation. We should prohibit by laws, not prohibition. We have to have some controls, and
I agree with the like natural calamities partially caused by human beings, partially caused by some other force. So we can't blame because of human beings doing it's happening. So we should we should take into consideration to avoid such kind of things which cause natural calamities in future at least.
So in my opinion, if it's man-made, so we have a chance of correcting it, controlling it, because it's our place, no? This is where we live in, so we have to love it, nurture it. So whatever, if it's from our part, we have a chance of controlling it.
There is a butterfly effect kind of thing as well. So we should make our choices wisely so that we can avoid natural calamities as much as possible. I think that is within the control of game. We can reduce whatever
we
natural
foresee prediction natural weather prediction should be more
Maybe we can predict the level of flow.
So that's your 15 minutes. Yeah. Thank you.